don't ask again. Who's up in the van?
This then kind of leads me on to what vlog 2 is going to be about, where I've been tasked with interviewing someone in the content creation field. I managed to interview probably one of my favorite YouTubers of all time, probably one of the greatest Tekken players I've ever seen on YouTube. The man, the myth, the fucking legend himself, Tendo XI.
Yes! I'm going to fucking unplug everything in this house. I swear. Is that death? Is it death? Is it death again? On the drop. Yes, my bro.
Oh my god, bro, this is actually mad. Oh my god. So basically what it is, I'm just going to ask you about like 20 questions about being a content creator.
That's calm.
You ready, bro?
Yeah.
Of course.
Ready, man.
Bro, you sound knackered.
Bro, I've been up for time. Don't worry about me, man. I've been awake.
What inspired you to become a content creator and how did you get started?
I watched a lot of like videos that used to make me laugh like online, like a lot of stuff that used to make me laugh online. So whether it's the old Vines or like old MLG videos or old KSI mainly, it was just really entertaining to watch. But like I never really like looked into games like heavily to the point where I could say like, oh, I can make videos on XYZ game. So I started playing Tekken, and Tekken was really fun. I really enjoyed it. I had a passion, like everyone I knew was playing it. And then I started posting like, you know, my videos online, and then through people watching it like in my school or whatnot, I'm building my own community or like people I met. It gave me the encouragement and the support to continue.
What was your breakthrough moment and how did it shape your career?
I think my breakthrough moment really was when I made a video called How to Play Like a Pro Hwoarang in Tekken 7, so like 2017ish. And that's when I started getting like a lot of attention towards my channel. Like I was like skyrocketing at that point. And then later in that year, I uploaded a video like what your mate says about you, and that's when things really took off. Like I went from like 1k to 10k within months. I said, yeah, things are going good, man.
How did your education or background prepare you for this career?
I liked obviously studying graphic design, and part of like studying graphic design was using Photoshop. So I really enjoyed like being in a creative space a lot of the time. It helped me with making my thumbnails, for example, just giving me a creative eye as to what people would like enjoy clicking on. I like obviously scripting my videos a lot, and I studied English literature at A level and economics at A level when it comes to like the business side of, you know, like scaling stuff or like, you know, just the general business studies of trying to scale any like brand or corporation or anything like that. I feel that's how my studies like are intertwined with what I do.
Yeah, because I remember I did A-level like English language, right, bro? In college, it was such a fucking scam. I swear to God. Because legit, I thought it'd be like journalism and shit like that, and then next minute, you know, I'm fucking like learning how babies speak, bro. Like I did not sign up for this shit.
Bro, I'm telling you, the thing is, I studied English literature, yeah, so it was like studying all the text, so it was a bit jarring, but at the same time, it helped me learn a lot about like how things are said, how things are written. Like it really helped with like my scripting, I would say. So yeah.
How do you come up with ideas for your content?
A lot of times it's inspiration online. You know, if I see like a funny video, a lot of times it's simply a matter of recreation. You know, recreation by adding your own spin to it is the most important thing, I'd say. Or like, you know, just having an idea in my head, like something that I feel would make people laugh, and just doing what I can, even if it starts off as like a simple edit idea or a transition idea, it manifests itself into a whole video. So either recreation really, or just inspiration online.
What tools or software do you rely on the most?
The most, I use Sony Vegas Pro. I've been using that for about 7 years to edit my videos. For thumbnails and everything design wise, it's Photoshop, but for videos it's Sony Vegas Pro.
What are some of the biggest challenges you faced as a content creator?
The biggest one was just branching out of my usual content, because obviously I started off making faceless Tekken videos where there was content like edits or like, you know, compilations or montages, and I wanted to introduce myself as like a personality and like a face behind all of this stuff. But it was very hard because I felt like people were so used to seeing a certain style of something that when you introduce something else, it can lose like its essence or like the fans you have. But then I was like, you know, I'm being myself, so ultimately this is what's gonna decide who really stays, and thankfully it went really well.
How do you deal with creative blocks or burnout?
I kind of just step away. I spend some time with my family, some time with my friends. You know, I watch some stuff for inspiration. I just sometimes do things as simple as taking a walk, and even just praying. Like I just speak to God, like, God, you know, use me as a canvas, whatever you want, like vision wise, for me to look back in, or whatever timing you have for me to look back in, I'll do it in that timing. But I never try to like force it. if I don't feel like it.
How do you keep up with trends and changes in the industry?
I'm always on social media, so like, you know, it's quite easy to notice whenever things are happening, especially Instagram and TikTok and Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Those three especially, like, because I'm on them, I'm able to see things like a faster rate, and it's just really like, it's good to see things in the industry that are happening, so you kind of get a head start. Yeah, staying on social media.
What's your advice for building and maintaining an engaged audience?
Focus on your community, man. Like, your community ultimately is what's gonna like propel you to the bigger heights. You can focus on like chasing views or whatnot and doing all that stuff, but like at the end of the day, people are gonna be here for you. Paying attention to community is very key. I'm a huge fan of Discord. I feel Discord is a great way for me to just tap in to see what my guys are saying, rather than just having to rely on like comments on this and replies on that. That way they're gonna feel listened to, they're gonna feel they want to engage with you all the time, because no matter what you do, like it gives you that transparency with them, you know what I mean? It gives you that connection. So
how do you handle competition in such a saturated market?
That's a great question, you know, I'm not gonna lie. It's so saturated, man. Everybody wants to be a content creator, everyone wants to do gaming, everyone wants to stream, everyone wants to do this. You gotta be unique in your own way, man. Of course, it feels like everybody's kind of doing the same thing. Like if a new game drops, everyone's gonna follow the same blueprint, right? So it's not even a matter of trying to get the most views or trying to do this, but I feel like just doing things your own way with your own people will be the best way. Everybody's played Tekken 8 at this point. Everybody's played Devil May Cry at this point.
Yeah.
But I wasn't worried about getting the most views on that game or like getting the most this because like of competition. But it's just one of these ones where it's like, okay, my people, what do they want to see? And we create our own things. We don't have to worry about, you know, what next person's doing. We can take inspiration and all that, but we have our own flow. So
how has being a content creator shaped your personal and professional growth?
It's definitely taught me to be very analytical of a lot of things. It's really boosted my analytical skills. Noticing trends or whatnot. Not even just for content, but in the sake of life, like generally, like noticing links, noticing patterns, learning the skill of marketing. Really, what's the best way? What are people gonna be attracted to the most? You know what I mean? I feel like that's really helped just generally, and just knowing what people like. Which I feel like now, if I'm able to study my audience and know what they like, or study trends and know what people like, then even in my own personal life, I'd be like, okay, my friends or my family or, you know, whoever it is in my life, they like this, so I'm gonna do this for them. And, you know, it's helped me to pay attention to things like that.
What skills do you think are essential for someone starting out in this field?
Discipline, 100%. Negotiation, business, and knowing how to put yourself out there, and consistency, yeah, and being entertaining, I'm not gonna lie.
Where do you see the content creation industry heading in the next 5 years?
I think watching streams is definitely going to overtake watching normal videos, and then the growth of short form platforms is going to be insane. Of course, it's already at a very high point because all the brands are copying essentially the TikTok formula, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts. Even Twitter has now implemented this thing where you're scrolling, like you're watching a video and then you swipe down and swipe down and swipe down. You keep seeing that. So brands and like companies are going to capitalize on the fact that, you know, people want to watch like quick, short videos on something, which will lead them to something better, which is most likely going to be a stream. So
yeah, of course, man. And then yeah, that's pretty much like every single question answered then at that point. That's the entire interview done, bro. Yeah, but honestly, yeah, again, bro, thank you like so much for agreeing to do this, man. Honestly, I really appreciate it, man. Is there anything else you just want to say, just to like kind of like cap off the video right now?
YouTube and Twitch, TendoXI, TikTok and Instagram, Champion Tendo. Put God first, stay locked in, man. The grind never stops, man.
I got royalty inside my DNA. Cocaine for the beach, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I got hustle, though, ambition, flow inside my DNA. I was born like this, and born like this. Immaculate conception, not transform like this, perform like this. Was Yoshi, a new weapon. I don't contemplate.